Welcome to Gen Is Us podcast, where we dive into the dynamic world of generational conversation with your host, John, the baby boomer, along with Jessica, the millennial, and Joey, the Gen Z. And welcome. This is Gen Is Us podcast. I'm John, the boomer.
Didn't you just introduce us into the intro?
Yeah, this is the second one.
I don't know why you do that.
Well, okay, whatever.
This is what I hate about boomers. They don't know how podcasts work.
And today's subject is, what do you hate about the other gens, the other generation?
Hey, that's actually a good intro.
Okay.
The gens are the boomers. That's
I'm
me.
the millennial, Jessica.
Bebe's our special guest. She's a millennial. No, you're a
I'm Gen Z.
You're Gen Z, and you're a Gen Z. We got two Gen Zs and two boomers and one millennial.
Yeah, the best generation with trauma.
All right, right off the bat. And by the way, we're also being live streamed right now, but we're going to cut it off in a minute.
What's up, fuckers?
What up, fuckers? What do we? This episode is about what we hate about the other generation.
Let's not say hate.
Okay,
Hate's a strong
what do we
word.
dislike?
What are our
Or don't comprehend.
What's our
comprehend? Yeah.
What's our Joey's jeers about the other?
All right, and I think Joey will probably agree with me on what I'm about to bring up.
Oh, I probably will. I hate everybody. So.
The other night we were watching the ACA Awards, the American AMA, whatever.
What's that?
American
Music Awards. They fucking suck.
What? I've never even heard of that.
American
this music
Award.
from our generation,
Yeah.
I do not stand by at all.
You know what?
Okay, hairstyles.
BTS. How in the hell?
Behind the scenes, more.
What the hell did these guys? I mean, what talent? They all look like they're prima donnas, like they were all made up by, Michael Jackson.
Dude, they're made like in a factory.
Yeah.
They are. They're all factory made.
Yeah, but their story is really cool.
I don't care. I don't care.
No, it's not.
Whatever. No, whatever. Yeah, I
A
don't
wood
give a
chipper would love to eat them.
shit. Yeah, I would love to throw them in that wood chipper.
Right.
All right, let baby, go ahead and express yourself.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not a BTS fan necessarily, but like I appreciate a few songs. That's what it is for
I
most of these
appreciate
people.
nothing.
No,
About them.
yeah.
But like
I don't
they
even
came-
want to listen
they
to
went
them.
I wish I forgot that they existed.
Yeah.
I mean, how do people?
I thought only one of them went to war.
No, all of them did. But one individual, one.
Oh, is that how they came back with those high voices that sound like they got something stuck down their throat?
It was supposed to be lower.
A lot of people go to war. A lot of people do.
Well, they have
Not
to
Trump.
serve like a certain amount of time in their army or whatever.
Yeah, because it's what, South Korea?
I think so.
Yeah, but don't they come back like those
Oh my
wooden,
God.
the wood guys from Christmas?
No.
The Nutcrackers. They
So
march
you're
like those
saying
Nutcrackers.
you don't like the music of today.
I do not like the music of today. It sucks. The only one that I do like is Bruno Mars because his music
That's
sounds
my era.
right. It's more of what it also goes back to my era because a lot of his sound is R&B and it's got a nice beat to it.
That's some soul.
It's got some
Gonna
soul.
say, yeah, soul.
It's got some soul, and I like that kind of music.
And
Well,
plus,
but-
he likes cocaine.
And
so
yeah.
that's 80s.
Yeah,
Well,
but
and he embodies like Elvis a lot.
right.
In his stuff.
Well, he was a mini Elvis impersonator. Did you not know that?
I did not know
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
I knew
That
that.
makes a lot more sense.
Right.
I love him.
But like, I mean, the music today is just. I mean, even the
The mainstream music.
But
Right.
he's black.
who?
Bruno Mars.
Yeah,
So?
but he did it
What are you, a
perfectly.
racist?
Just like Romero, what's his name? Used to do Michael Jackson in the commercial, like a mini Michael Jackson.
What?
He did
What?
Elvis. He
What are you
would-
talking about?
Elvis's songs were from soul.
Right. I know that.
So like,
But he
Gospel.
would impersonate Elvis
Yeah.
when he was young. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Got it.
Right.
because his outfit in his tour right now is Elvis. Like literally this
Inspired.
outfit with with
Oh my God.
What the hell did you do? You raped my Elvis.
I gave that to my dad for Father's Day, you son of a biscuit.
I don't have one of those. Wouldn't know.
Oy, oy.
Yeah, you do. He's just
Yeah, you have him. You just
So,
I don't know where
he's
he
half a
is.
man now.
so wait a second. Let's go to
He's always been
one of the
half a
people who
man.
usually don't hate anyone. How about you, BB?
Nah, I hate. or like music or
No, when you
anything
like
about
all
like
the gens.
generations.
Oh, okay. This is kind of controversial.
My butt hurt.
Not really, but like I think in my mind.
This is what I hate about boomers. They don't know how to use technology.
Just turn it off, dude.
What?
My God, that was the most annoying shit I've heard in my entire life.
Poor BB keeps getting interrupted.
I don't like millennial color in houses.
Oh,
The fuck?
millennial gray.
Millennial.
Millennial gray, the millennial white, like
Oh yeah.
they lost all the like early 2000s, which is technically millennial. No, I think it's Gen Z.
Gen X.
No, Gen X is after me.
Yeah, that's like
not
Daniel.
you.
Yeah.
Like the guys' house. That is what I imagine like my future house.
Ugh,
But like,
gross.
but like,
No, what you talking
You
about?
mean like cluttered?
no,
No.
I'm
Pieces of
talking
hair?
about
No,
there?
like the outside house.
style, like
Yeah, the style.
outside,
Yeah.
like the brick, like
My parents' house
So,
is beautiful.
Yeah.
BB, do you know the movie Scarface? Okay, well watch
Great
the movie,
movie,
and
great
then
movie.
you'll know what I mean.
Like there's a house or any of the houses from like the 80s and the 90s. Those are the houses I like. Those
So
are
you
what
like
I-
all the crap that Trump's doing to the White House?
What is he doing?
All the gold
Making
inlay?
it gold.
Oh
yeah.
no, I will not do no.
He's
color.
fixated on
That's
gold and
Yeah, the guys have
like
the gold
wood.
wallpaper in their foyer.
right.
Not, yeah, well that
You like wood? Excuse me.
no, like the guy's kitchen was like a wood cabinet.
That's the 1970s look.
Okay, then I like
yeah,
them.
that's the 1970s.
I like
So you
that
you would like Elvis's house because Elvis's Graceland
Yeah.
is
It's
like that.
so gaudy and gross.
No, but it's not that it's like gaudy because I don't like the gaudy look. It's more like I want a house to look like it's being lived
Retro.
in. Like retro.
You like the
lived in.
nostalgic look.
Yeah, I don't want to see white on every freaking wall and then
Right.
white trimming. I do like that. Don't get me wrong. Like that house is beautiful. But
Well,
I
lucky
don't
for
want-
you, I just wallpapered my basement stairs black. So,
Looks very good. You did a very good job.
yeah, yeah.
Damn. So see, like stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
pictures of
like-
So
Ozzy.
that's the only thing you hate is other gens
For Halloween.
colors?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, and I just don't understand how they use technology. To be honest,
Who?
like, well, not boomers because I feel like it's funny, but like millennials, I feel like use social media as their
Like diary.
yeah
Diarrhea.
Of the
not a
mouth.
bad thing, but
Yeah.
Well, you
I
know
find
what?
it cool though too.
Well, yeah.
I don't know. I don't feel like I really hate on anything.
That's why I wanted to start with you first.
Yeah. Besides the color.
Okay, we're gonna say, do we dare go to Joey? I'm scared. Go for it, Joey.
Boom,
All
boom,
right,
boom.
let's
I mean-
start with the perfect generation, World War II.
Oh, gee.
You're joking, right?
Grandma and grandpa.
You're joking,
Go.
right?
Oh.
Yeah.
You're joking about
You
Well,
know what
gra-
I hate most about them is that they have dementia.
Oh my God. But you know what? That's not a generational thing. That's you're gonna get old and probably get it. You know what I mean? Dementia. Think about it. We're all gonna. Someday I'll wake up and I'll think, not. I won't be thinking. You know what I mean? I won't remember stuff and that kind of thing. Luckily, my dad and my mom never had that.
Yeah.
So I'm glad that
Pizza died before
Well, yeah.
she's in her 60s.
Right. But actually, she was only months away from being 70, or
scared.
weeks away from being 70. But in my family, it doesn't really run dementia. I've
Well,
never.
we don't know.
Okay, well, we weren't talking to you. We were talking to Joey. Go, Joey.
Oh my God.
Jeez. Biatch.
Joey, what don't you like?
I mean, here's the thing.
Shut up!
He's just.
I hate that. I hate constant dumb motherfuckers talking about stupid shit on technology. But I mean, which generation do I even start with? Because I kind of like hate everybody. So I don't really know where to start.
Our generation is probably
just-
the worst.
poked myself with my
I mean, for real, I really do. I mean, I think there's
alpha.
there's shit to hate about every generation because everybody sucks. Okay, well, I guess I'll start with the perfect generation. Stop fucking looking at me.
Oh my God.
Okay, for real though, that generation has the worst staring problem.
Old
They
people?
Yes.
Talking about old people.
Yes. Dude, what? Dude, they need to stop just
It's because they can't move and they keep looking at you.
No, it's more than just that. Because even when I'm walking away or whatever, they'll do the lingering thing where their eyes stay on you. What the fuck? You want to take a picture, bitch? Like, what do you, like, what?
Longer.
In what scenario?
Oh my God, this happens to me all the fucking time.
And you know what, Julia?
Because they think he's a creature.
They do.
Julia
Dude.
actually had a situation today where that happened to her. She was. She told me that she was coming out of. Were you going in to the elevator and somebody had her walker stuck
I was trying to go into
the
the doctor's office. The lady was stuck in between the doors. She couldn't get out
the
of her
doors
walker.
go like this.
No, it was a single door.
Okay, that's not somebody staring at her, though.
Right, that's not staring
No,
at me.
the lady was staring at the wall.
Well, no, she couldn't get out, so I tried to hold the door for her to get through with her walker. But anyway, so even like shopping in the store.
Shopping, walking, when I still had my dog.
Did you ever trip him? Like, stop looking at. Just,
I've been very
stare at
tempted to.
them back.
yeah, do you stare back at them?
And
then their eyes go like this.
It depends on the situation, but nowadays I do. I look the fuck
But
back.
why does that bother you so much?
Because that's disrespectful and rude. Stop looking at me.
Okay, do you ever feel that with children?
That's different. They're kids.
Yeah,
Oh my
but they could be
God, I
children
go
of the
off on
corn.
Kids. I go off.
They could be children of the corn.
You know, like when a little kid looks at
Right?
me, they're a little kid. They don't know any
No,
fucking
but
better.
most
I
of
don't
the
care
time-
if an old person's an old person. You're still an adult. Don't
It's
fucking
the
look
same
at me.
reason the old people and the children are doing it.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah,
staring
well,
because
old
they-
people actually have a pension and they have responsibilities and bills, so they can stop fucking looking at
But
me.
see, they're looking at someone who they feel is different than they are.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's really annoying
little
and
kids look-
So
disrespectful.
you don't mind kids looking.
No, they're
staring
fucking kids. They don't know. They don't
What
know
if
any
they
better.
looking at you and they're staring at you and they go, "Daddy."
That's happened before. I don't
That's
care.
happened, like, yeah.
Multiple
way,
times.
really?
I get
No
looked at.
way.
I get looked at by all different kinds of people, weird ways, because
Daddy
God knows why.
sperm.
Maybe
But
they
when
think
it's
you're
boom,
It's really weird.
but when it's boomers though, it just not
Okay,
even boomers.
wait a minute.
Not boomers. But
Not-
like
right.
the perfect generation. It
'cause I
pisses
would
me
never
the hell
stare
off.
at you.
Well, because they also have this certain attitude about it too. Where, what's this? What are you? Like,
Maybe they
fuck
just
off!
jerked
I'm
off in
busy.
their
I'm
pants.
working right now.
Oh, it's when you're like going. to
It's
work.
anything. It's while I'm working, because when I'm on the road while working, or when I'm driving, when I'm walking somewhere, literally anywhere. What's this? Oh, I'm just gonna stare at this fucker for an hour. It's ridiculous. Like I can't stand people that just stare like that. It's just disrespectful to me, and it makes me feel uncomfortable. So fuck off. But they are the worst with that, though. The perfect generation. They are the worst with that.
I don't know. I feel like Gen Alpha is probably.
Well, they're little kids.
Yeah, they're little kids.
I do the
no,
same.
I can't.
And all of them
stand
have
it.
autism.
Well, okay.
Well, they're
I don't know
iPad
about
kids.
that.
Well, you know that the autism where it comes from, right? According to.
Aspirin. Oh, no, Tylenol.
Aspirin.
Well, no. Typically the carrier is the father.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Really
Yeah.
interesting.
all right.
Balls.
No, I just feel like parents.
He's
and
they
this
got
is
hot
definitely
balls.
a millennial thing. So this actually might be another pet peeve that millennials I feel
Peeve.
like don't tell their kids how to act anymore.
Right. They don't teach them manners.
No,
Right.
because like I would never stare at a grandparent, or I would never.
I
My
would.
mom could attest to that. I talk to everybody, but like I never judged somebody right away, or I never like made fun of somebody.
Oh,
Right.
You know, and I feel like Gen Alpha.
They're more bullies now.
Yeah, they're more bullies than anything.
I do that.
Well,
all the time.
here's the thing. There's so much anti-bullying stuff in school. I don't know what the median is, because
You have to have something.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm not
that's
saying it's
social
nice to
media.
bully. I am just saying though that not everything is peaches and cream all the time either.
That's true.
Absolutely.
You know, absolutely. Like I'm all about and take this. I was heavily bullied throughout my entire schooling years. So take.
Can't imagine.
Yeah, but
why.
you have manners, Joey.
Oh, I know, but like I'm just saying, take this from someone because just in
it's
case
a
somebody's
touch
like,
of
oh,
nepotism.
you can't say that. That's so mean. Well, it's like no, take it from somebody who was bullied. No, there does need to be a meaning because there needs to be consequences for actions. So if you're acting like a buffoon, someone should call you that.
Yeah.
Because how else are you going to learn from
Well,
your
that's
actions?
exactly it.
Yeah.
Like for some reason, I was going to say Jen Affleck.
Ben
Gen Alpha, they can't be given that because they'll start crying.
Yeah,
Or, like,
they are very
they'll
sensitive.
be like sensitive,
Yes.
which I don't like. I
No,
love
Gen Alpha is very fucking annoying. No, BB.
Well, it doesn't.
No, Gen Alpha is very annoying. I am just saying that I have a little bit more patience for little kids than old people. You know what I mean? Like old ass people. Like especially like I don't know, just like white blue hairs. I don't know.
Well, you're gonna get there one day, so
Probably not.
See, mine's the opposite.
That's right.
I got patience for old people.
I don't.
I don't.
I'm heading that way, so I feel so patient.
I do. I do to a certain extent. I like physical stuff, absolutely, but when it comes to disrespect and rudeness,
Yes.
fuck off.
Yes. It
I
depends
know
on their
that's when the patience goes away. You can go fuck yourself. You do not talk to me like that. Like I don't care if you're old and deteriorating. You still know manners. So stop with that.
I don't know. It's kind of freeing to know that one day I just won't give a shit and be like, "Hey, shut up, you fat bitch."
They can still go fuck off.
I don't know. I feel like that's
No
also,
filter,
like, the
no
respect,
problems.
That you learn from like my mom's a boomer, so like boomers. That I feel like Joey and I learned. Maybe not, but like
No.
more.
My parents are boomers.
Yeah, so we learned, I feel like, more respect for our elders, more respect in school, more respect, like, overall, that I feel like this new generation is doing. Like, don't get me wrong, there's some that are really good, but I feel like it's been lost.
No, this new generation's like on a grand scale is
Yeah.
a little scary.
What about you, Jess?
I think everyone sucks.
Yeah, I'm on the same page.
It's a general consensus of
Yeah.
there's good and bad in every generation.
Exactly.
Well,
Like, with a perfect generation, they can go fuck themselves because they called themselves the perfect generation.
Yeah, what the
Excuse
Is
me.
that boomer?
No, it's
no, that's
Like my
before.
grandparents.
That's
Yeah.
before. But you know what? Here's the thing. They are. I don't think it's the perfect generation.
that's what they call themselves.
I thought it was the greatest generation.
Oh, who? That's even fucking
But
worse.
no. The reason why is because they endured World War II, and that's why.
Oh.
Because that's why they're
Yeah,
giving that-
and the Great Depression.
and the Great Depression
yeah.
because they went through a lot. And you know what? Here's the thing: they went through a lot. Like my parents.
we went through a lot too.
No. You didn't go through anything. Trust me.
That's what I hate about the Gen Z.
Yeah, Gen Z. I went through a lot of stuff.
I mean, I'm not just talking about my generation. I'm talking.
9/11.
I'm talking about Jessica's generation. I'm
I
talking
went
about
through
yours.
COVID.
Okay.
I didn't get to go to my
Everybody, let me
graduation.
finish, please. No, I'm not saying my generation specifically. I'm talking about everyone's generation, or like everybody's been through a lot.
Your generation produced BTS, Taylor Swift.
How
and
long
they suck.
are these generations? Like I've obviously I know the terms, but like
Right.
how long is it?
It depends, I think.
It depends.
Yeah,
I think
and-
they give each generation a certain amount of time.
And I think it's dependent on like cultural
Right.
things that happen, but also years. So like millennials is like 1987
Can you look that up? Producer?
to 2000 basically when
Okay.
you were born.
Okay.
And then Gen Z is like 2000 to like 2007 probably.
Because I know like with 2003, because you're 2002 or 3? 3. That like they said like we could categorize ourselves as millennials,
Oh,
but
hell
then
no.
up to 2007 as maximum.
Did you ever have a Tamagotchi?
I looked
yeah,
it
I
up.
had one.
It says
But
the
see,
silent
Isn't that where
generation.
they shoot water up your ass?
No.
No, those are the little the gamings.
Yeah, the digital pets.
I
Yeah.
don't know what that is.
Well, the silent generation is from 1928 to 1945.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay.
Baby
That's World War
boomers
II.
is from 46 to 64.
Yeah. So why is the greatest generation?
So then it's got to be
Oh.
before that, right?
I don't.
No, greatest
even-
generation is during
Yeah, it
that.
depends.
Then it's got to be the
It
silent.
depends on who's labeling them. This one I'm looking at is called the silent generation.
Really? So that was
Generation
my parents.
X is 65 to 80.
Yeah, so it's-
Millennials is 81 to 96.
no, it's
Z-
later than that.
Z
There's
is
no way
97 to
in hell
25.
that Daniel's the same generation as me, even though technically
I think
we
he
are.
is.
What would he be then?
He's Generation X.
Oh.
But he's
Yeah.
not, right? He's
No, because here's the difference. When you got your first cell phone,
that has nothing to do
it
with
does.
it.
That's a
No,
generational thing.
It's not.
Absolutely.
It's
Absolutely. Yep. Especially the later ones.
Well, then I'll be a millennial.
Did you grow up on Britney Spears and Spice Girls? I don't think so.
Yeah.
No. I think millennials, they, I think we try too hard overall.
Yeah.
And I think it probably becomes, it comes to a emotional need to try and get to the point of your parents in a lot of ways, like house buying, career, and it's just not attainable. It is not attainable. Like,
Yeah.
so much debt to get to the point your parents are. It's just not possible. And then
Well, my parents, they were able to save and buy their home.
yeah, because their home was like a quarter of what it would be now.
Right, and you're absolutely right. The affordability issue, and this is we're going to go back into politics, but the affordability issue. By the way, shout out to Stephen Colbert. So yeah, the affordability issue right now is
It's insanity.
insanity. I mean, gas is $5 a gallon.
Oh,
all
more
right?
than that.
Beef. She wanted to order like ground beef. She bought it for like $3 about a month ago. It's $6 today. It's nuts for a tube of ground beef. I mean, this administration is so out of touch with the economy, with what's going on. They pushed us to the brink where our children will have to pay our debt for decades, even
For a gold ballroom.
right for a gold
But
ballroom.
see, I don't even
for-
think that. I don't think we're ever gonna pay it off. Like
No.
in like the theory thing, like we're just gonna keep leaving it behind. I
Right.
don't think we're actually ever changing anything. And it's not to like, I guess, be political, but like,
you know what? We could
just
go
keep doing
bankrupt,
stuff. We just keep doing stuff.
but we're going to eventually go bankrupt.
Yeah.
If the money if we keep borrowing from Paul to pay Bob or whatever,
Yeah.
it's just not going to work. I mean, right now we are trillions. He added $8 trillion to the national debt. We already had trillions in debt, and it was starting to come down. Now this bozo has added $8 trillion. The war alone is costing, what is it, $8 billion a day or $25 billion a day? It's nuts. And the problem is that the Republicans don't see what corruption and what stupidity this
Okay,
guy.
go back to the gents.
This is another thing I don't like about boomers. Everything becomes political.
But
Or
because
telling
we
us
know-
what to do.
But you know what? Here's the thing. When I was growing up, we didn't have any of what's going on right now.
Yeah.
We didn't, I grew up with
Yeah, because you didn't have social media to tell you, or
Right.
a 24-hour
Well, no.
news cycle,
No,
or
we had news. We had like JFK being assassinated. We had
but it wasn't
Lyndon
on
B.
a
Johnson.
24-hour
But
where
did-
No,
you
but
get
we
it
still
80
got-
channels at a time.
No,
It's
but at
completely
night,
different.
my mom and dad watched the news, and we saw what was going on.
But
And
did
you know
they,
what? The
like,
economy.
For maybe 2 hours.
Right. But my point is that, life was a lot simpler back then. You were able to pay for stuff. You could buy a fucking White Castle burger for 25 cents. What is it now? You know what
Well,
I mean?
okay,
It's
let me
nuts.
ask you this.
Whatever
then.
it is, it's not
Do-
worth
do
it.
You
Right.
like have
Well,
like,
diarrhea usually
where
is.
you have full on family conversations about like political stuff or like
You can't.
I feel or like but like back then because like I feel like every Thanksgiving or like every holiday or every like I don't know just like for people like in our generation and your generation we always ended up with those conversations where I can't see my mom, which is your sister, having those conversations at like the breakfast table in the morning. Did you have these conversations back then?
You know what?
My aunts and uncles did.
Yeah, you know what?
Really?
It's funny. When I was a little older, we talked about it. We saw it, but my mom and my dad didn't really get into
Yeah.
the politics of everyday life.
Yeah.
I
They
got
didn't
into it.
hear, they couldn't understand English.
No, they understood English. But the thing is, as I grew up, I got more into political life because I'm proud of being an American.
Yeah.
You know, this is where I was born. This is what I went to school here. I'm proud of the American flag. And unfortunately, we have an idiot running our beautiful country. And at the worst time, it's 250th anniversary, and we have an idiot running the country where we should have somebody of leadership and someone who is going to
Representing of everybody.
representing our country and respecting the flag, the Constitution, all that. And he doesn't. He gives a shit. He could rub that on his ass and he wouldn't care. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the people that support him wouldn't care, which is even more upsetting.
Right.
My aunts and uncles did get into the whole politics things.
They did.
But they also would get into big debates about their favorite actors and actresses, too.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? It's
I
funny.
remember arguments about who liked Anne Margaret and who didn't.
Who didn't like? I mean, didn't like her?
Is she bye-bye
And Margaret was
birdie?
hot.
Oh, I had some man that thought she was slutty and stuff like that. And
That's okay. with
it was
me.
when the whole Elvis Presley, she danced on his movie. And I remember, I don't know why I remember that conversation one day when we were by their house for some holiday. But it was kind of funny to hear them arguing about Anne Margaret.
Joey, who did you like when you were growing up? Who did you think was hot? You'd really want to.
Selena Gomez.
Who?
Selena Gomez. Still do.
Selena Gomez.
She was on Waverly Place.
Wizards of Waverly Place.
The
She just got married to that Benny dude.
Betty
Yeah.
Blanco.
Oh,
Producer,
She
right?
was Justin Bieber's ex-girlfriend.
yeah.
She was like the inspiration for Latina little girls because she,
there's a lot of them out there now,
Black
though,
hair.
aren't they?
I was proud of her that she,
Spanish.
started embracing her heritage.
Yeah.
And she's gone through some shit. She's like, what, bipolar, lost a kidney,
She has
Yeah.
lupus.
Bulimic.
lupus, yeah.
Lupus.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then after she had, I think she ended up having a kidney transplant. Then people were picking on her because she had little weight gain. Like, you go through some steroids and
I
everything
think
else.
she looks beautiful now.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so it's like, hey, she got a pooch. Who cares? She just
I
survived.
love it. I
the
think
operation. She has. To
if
deal with
anything, I
lupus.
think I think it's like not an improvement because she's always been fun as hell. But if anything, it was just a nice addition to me.
Oh my god.
They say your first crush is what you're going to end up being with for your life.
Well, yeah, it's your type.
Yeah. Which is very funny because I never thought I would be married to like a tall, blonde, blue-haired
So, what was your crush?
Lance Bass.
He's gay.
Yeah.
Who the fuck is that?
He's
In
gay.
sync.
He's new.
I didn't know he
Oh.
was gay, and you can still be hot and be gay.
Lance
Absolutely.
Bass made
Yeah, look at Ricky
marching
Martin.
band video.
What?
Lance Bass made our marching band a video when we did In Sync. Yeah.
What?
Yeah. I think they bought it, but like, yeah. Because we did In Sync as my senior, I believe, maybe not, or my sister's senior year marching band show. And he sent us a video of like, neighbor from North SQ, we're so happy, like you did our song, like blah, blah,
Well, that's cool.
blah. Yeah.
I'm sure someone paid him to do it.
I'm probably.
But yeah, Lance Bass was my crush my first crush I can remember. But then ever since then, I was always not attracted to blonde hair, blue eyes. And then I got
And look what you got.
I know.
Hey, Joe, have you ever been attracted to a man?
What the?
No.
We've already established he likes Latinas.
That's right. That's right.
No, I mean, you could still
Because I
like,
used to fart on his face.
you could still like a
You only
man, because he's either manly or like an actor or whatever.
You mean like a bro crush?
Like a bro crush, yeah. You don't have a bro crush?
Never have.
Females do all the time.
Yeah, women like other women.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of.
Well, I mean, characters.
That's what I'm talking about.
Travis Bickle from Taxi Driver.
That's
Oh,
You're-
wow. Wow.
forget it. Let's not ask him.
Well, you were
Sydney
David Burns
Sweeney.
for one Halloween.
It's like you think that Barney's hot.
Well, no, Travis Bickle isn't hot.
Or like John Wayne Gacy.
Oh my god!
Jeffrey
I'm gonna say that
Dahmer.
like Travis Bickle is just like a really cool character and relatable, and in some, not always, but in some ways, in some aspects.
Why,
That's
who's
another
yours,
thing-
John? Elvis Presley?
No, actually, no.
Lee Majors.
He wants to be a Bond.
I did have
Bond.
Roger Moore.
Oh yeah,
Roger Moore.
yeah.
He was the coolest.
You look nothing like Roger Moore.
What?
You look nothing like Roger Moore
What would I look like, Roger
He
Moore?
said he
That's
has a
what he
man
likes.
crush.
A man crush.
on Roger.
Like who would? Yeah, he was James
well,
Bond.
you do like Bonds.
I'm a Bond. fan.
Daniel's.
perfect-
I always make fun of Daniel's man crush is Sam Worthington. He's watched like every movie that guy's in.
Okay,
It's
that's
hilarious.
Just wrong.
Which one was?
Sam Worthington?
Isn't he?
He's
Australian,
but he's in like the Clash
Isn't he
of
the
the
Crocodile
Titans.
Dundee guy?
Oh
No. Wrath of the Titans. He was in like Man on a Ledge. He
Wrath
was
of Khan.
no. He's he's in Avatar.
He's the
He's
one
the
guy.
main
He's a
guy.
blue guy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Well, he
yeah,
was when he was
eventually
crippled
Yeah, he's
and
got
Became an Avatar.
yeah.
I gotta tell you, I'm not an Avatar fan. I think Avatar is like the stupidest movie ever made.
I love
seen
it.
it.
Huh?
I've never seen it.
I
love it.
I saw it with Grandpa when it first came out.
when growing. Funny enough about Avatar. Do you remember when movies used to be apps
What?
on the phones? I remember my Aunt Gloria, she would let me and Maria use her phone, and all she had was that app, and it would just repeatedly play the movie.
I've
It was
never heard
so
about
cool.
I've never heard of
Either,
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then on my mom's phone, she had a Michael Jackson app, funny enough, and it would only play his videos.
It'd only be kitty porn.
It would
Barney,
only play his videos.
Barney humping
I love
Cookie
those
Monster.
It was Bonjo. Oh no, Bubbles.
Bubbles
It
the
was
clown
Bubbles.
and the chimp.
Yeah.
No, I know it would play.
Are you sure it wasn't through an app that like Voodoo or like
No,
Netflix?
it was.
I have no
literally
clue what you're talking
Avatar.
about.
And then it was literally Michael Jackson.
Oh, probably because you had to download it from like those codes that you get in the DVDs,
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe
Yeah.
it was that. I don't know.
You could stream them.
and then it would save to your phone as like,
Right,
an app.
now I know. Yeah, they don't do that anymore.
Oh, I don't know. I thought it was cool. And when me and Maria would get to her phone, we'd be like, okay, let's watch Avatar. And then I never watched it full out until I was older.
Because it was porn.
No, because it was Avatar.
Have you ever seen Titanic?
Yeah,
Yeah, so good.
I watched that with my aunt.
Did you see the one where?
I think I watched it like 5 times in the movie.
Did you see the one where he knocks the girl off the door and he gets on it and she dies?
Yes, it was AI. It's
No.
called AI. Here's another thing I don't like about boomers. They don't know when it's fake.
Oh yes,
AI.
No.
No, you do not.
we do.
Maybe
we know when
you,
it's fake.
but not everybody.
No.
Yes, we know when it's fake.
But see,
No.
on the other hand, I don't like when you read a story on freaking Facebook and you think it's real, then you have to go cross-check it on the internet, and it turns out it's a lie.
Yeah.
And like, why do you put out stories that are made up
Yeah.
and then
For
advertise
clicks,
it?
because you
Oh
spent
my
the
God.
time reading it.
You know what? Today I downloaded Claude AI.
Claude.
You know what Claude AI? It's like the newest AI app you can get.
Oh, wow.
It's like $20. It does everything for you. You could produce anything.
I
That-
just heard of that from a colleague
Yeah.
today.
You could produce it's like $20 a month. But you could produce anything. You put in what you want, and it'll produce a character. They have a movie. We were talking about this today. We heard on the radio on MS Now that a complete movie that was submitted for an award show or whatever for awards. I think I don't know what awards, but Cannes or something like that. Completely AI. It's a movie. I'm so upset about this because I don't think that AI should be involved in producing movies.
Well,
because
that's the
one,
problem.
it takes away from actors, it takes away from writers, it takes away the creativity.
Well,
And it's the whole
yes.
idea of the arts.
Yeah.
It's creative artwork from individuals.
And it's
why would you
flawed.
want a computer to produce something that's completely soulless? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's nuts. I mean, I'm a boomer, and I think that that's just completely wrong.
No, because it is.
It is wrong.
fucked up.
Yeah.
Well, and I think the biggest thing I know in like Wisconsin is they're trying to put like an AI building because it needs water.
You mean a
Yeah.
data center?
Yeah, like
Yeah,
a
it's
data
a data
center.
center. Yeah.
In Milwaukee on a river walk.
Uh-huh.
Like clearly in the middle of like boats and like the scenery, and it's just like we don't want that. Like
Right.
I will admit I use AI for
Yeah,
certain things
everyone
for
does.
school,
Yeah, absolutely.
but like I feel like that's always what Siri was, or Cortana, or Alexa, or
Katana from Mortal Kombat.
no, from Google. Like I feel like that's just what it is, but they wanted to do more with it, so that's how we got AI. At least that's how I think it is, but I don't know. I don't like it.
It's creepy.
It is. I mean,
I have a question. What do you guys feel about traditions?
Ooh.
We're-
we're switching subjects.
Because you were talking about what we don't like about the other ones.
Yeah,
and I
that's
feel
true.
that anyone after Gen X, you guys don't believe in traditions.
I mean,
It's true.
yeah, pretty much.
I mean, we grew up with traditions, doing things
Right.
regularly on a regular basis. You know, you did this on the holidays, or you did this, going to church on a regular basis. And it's like after our generation, everything's like immediate gratification. If it doesn't suit your moment or your schedule, forget it. They're not doing it.
But you know
Like,
what?
We visit the cemeteries.
Yeah.
I can't see the younger ones doing that.
No, it's creepy.
No, it's not. I mean,
But
you're
time
totally
dissolves.
respect.
Time dissolves all that. It really does. I mean, think about it. You know, the traditions that I have were handed down by my parents.
Yeah.
I've tried to keep those, and I know they'll die with me because I don't even have, pretty much don't have a family. Now it's just you, my daughter. No, it's my daughter and, her kids and stuff like that. But as far as
because
my parents are gone and the rest of the family is pretty much,
But I'm saying is
non-existent.
like, if my mom's buried and like on Mother's Day, we used to go to the cemetery all the time and
Right.
go to the grave, take her flowers or whatever. Same thing from my dad. But I can't see like my child's not going to do that if I end up underground.
yeah, but your child has completely.
No, I'm not talking about that. It's not only my child.
No, I'm just saying, but-
Jess doesn't go to the mausoleum to go visit
No, because I
grandparents.
don't want to see people there.
there are no people.
I feel
They're-
like-
they're dead corpses.
No, there's people that
Stuck
go
in-
every day, and I don't want to see them.
They don't go over
Oh.
there anymore.
I feel like
Well, they do.
I
Well,
can
like
completely
tomorrow's
agree.
my mom's
Yeah.
mom's birthday. I'm going, and I don't care who I see. I just go because
But
it's
okay,
my
I
mom.
think here's the difference: is I think as we get further down the generation,
Right.
and like for me, I think people become more spiritual and don't feel like you have to go to a physical place to
Oh.
remember those people. Like same thing with like church, right? I just don't think. I think people become more spiritual and they don't believe in like a
A guy with a beard in the
yeah,
sky.
that,
Santa
but
Claus?
also just like you don't have to go to a cemetery to remember that person.
Well, no,
You
that's
can
true.
remember them all the time if you
Right.
want. And some people aren't even in cemeteries. Some people carry around the ashes, at their house or whatever.
Yeah, my sister's with her son, but
Or
I
make
don't know. I feel like I am the opposite because, like, I feel like growing up with Johnny with your family, like we had like the big Christmases,
Mhm.
and we
what good that did.
well, no, but we did big Christmases. We went to church on that. We did Thanksgiving. We did all these holidays, and like I know, like with everything that happened with our family, like we don't really do that stuff or at all anymore. That like when my mom, like one year we went with your family for Easter.
Mm-hmm.
That like completely threw me and Maria off because we're used to having like it with like your family. Well, I'll say our family, but like your family that we like would go to church. We'll be late or whatever, but then
Right.
we would go.
you had a
the
divide between
cemetery.
the two sides.
Yeah, we would go to cemetery and then we would go to like the Easter brunch and then we would go home and all fall asleep. Like that was something like I want to bring to my future kids because I think that's a beautiful tradition.
It is. I
Yeah.
mean, you should. You know what? I think whatever you remember and you want to keep, you keep.
Yeah.
Because everybody evolves. Everybody has their own way of thinking. Everybody has, okay, I like those traditions, but you know what? Things fracture, families fracture. Now it's just, us. That's
But it's
pretty
not a
much
matter
it.
of families fracturing. People get divided. They do their own thing. They don't. When our parents were around, everyone was together. Everyone went to one place, and we included aunts and uncles, and we all went to one place and celebrated.
Yeah.
Now it's like when we got to a certain age, my brother, who's this is the next one down. We're boomers. He's a Gen X. Yeah, he's 70. He don't believe in religion. And I won't even talk to him about it because we debate about it going back and forth. But we were raised by the same parents.
Yeah.
So he does his traditions different with his girls. And I try to follow what my mom taught me. But now I have to battle John because he wants to do his traditions. I want to do my traditions. But it's just different. I don't see it being carried forward. And like his girls also don't believe in religion. And it's just a shame that that's being lost.
Yeah.
Because I am not hardcore with my religion. Like Jessica said, I believe that I can be spiritual anywhere. But I still respect the church enough. At least on the holidays, I try to go, but because of my physical shortcomings right now, I don't.
Yeah.
But it would be something like my son won't go to church. And it's just very discouraging.
Yeah.
And I feel like we're going to just lose all our traditions.
Yeah, but I don't think your traditions have to center around church.
No.
No, I use that
think-
as an example.
Yeah.
For me, I feel like traditions is about spending the time with the people that you love and making, an effort and, every time I say, okay, my birthday is coming up or like Christmas or Easter, I don't care what we do. I just want to be able to spend time together. Like I don't want presents. I don't need anything, but like, let's just go out to dinner or like come over and hang out. Like that's for me more important than going to a physical location and feel like I'm fulfilling something that someone expects of me.
Yeah.
True.
Word.
No, I agree. I completely agree with that.
I mean, Joey, do you think that, down the road you're ever going to have like some traditions that you're going to No?
Yeah.
Does your mom have any traditions?
Yeah, they go see the grandparents on every Thanksgiving.
But it's not really. Is it
Yeah,
a
that's
tradition?
true.
It's a thing.
I mean,
It's a
Yeah,
tradition.
she goes every
Yeah.
Thanksgiving.
She goes. I try to go.
Yeah.
Sometimes I don't try. I sometimes stay home.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's that.
Well, now you got a pussy to take care of, right?
Uh-huh.
That's true. I do have his name's Jerry. He's awesome.
Yeah.
He's great cat.
Well, Easter I usually host.
You host a lot.
Christmas Eve I host.
Right.
Yeah, you host a lot.
That's
It's awesome.
great. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, usually
And she says prayers.
Right.
We do pray at
It's
the
very,
the
I
table.
do. That is true. And we always say what we're thankful for.
Mhm.
Yeah, but it's not like
No, but it's a tradition she's showing her boys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
right. And they'll remember that. And they, down the road, they may say, okay, I want to do something like that. So you get to start making tamales on Christmas.
No.
Yeah, well,
Hell
see,
no.
that's something like I think that's what I like about tradition is that like you don't have to make up what you're gonna do every year. If
Right.
that makes sense. Like you could change what what movie we're seeing, but like every year we're gonna go to the guys' house. We're gonna do Christmas and then spend the whole weekend there,
Ugh.
and we're gonna open our toys. And some of them are gonna leave because they're gonna go get like their
Into a
discount
car accident.
places until like
You're on your own this year.
yeah, like that's something like that was, you got to look forward to, not having to plan anything.
Well, what she's describing hasn't happened in a long time.
Yeah.
Even
Also-
before your dad passed.
Also, guess what, PB? That's because you were a child. Now you're an adult, and when you have your own family, you're gonna have to do
Right.
your own things and figure out
Yeah,
your own
you're
traditions.
gonna
and-
build your own traditions. You're gonna do your
You'll be the
but
central
you'll
hub.
remember the things that you did as a child and maybe incorporate that in your own life.
Yeah.
Like the thing is, I was stuck with a certain situation, and I always wanted to keep those traditions also.
Yeah.
But at some point in your life, you got to say, things are not going to work out.
So here's something that I think of is a boomer thing, is you guys hold on to things and
Right.
situations like because it's some sort of loyalty thing or like an emotional
Ooh,
thing.
yeah.
And it's like I can think of a situation with my in-laws where they held on to this place because of history or because of they had memories there, but it wasn't a livable place, and it was like so far away from where we lived. It's like a 7 or 8 hour drive.
Ugh.
And instead of like investing the time and effort into making new memories with somewhere where you can go closer by with your family, it's like they held on to this notion of what was. And it's like, to me, that does not make any
Boomers
sense.
tend to live in the past.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, they really do.
But it's because they
I
had
can
better
cherish the good memories from the past, but move on.
Thank you. For real, because there's awesome stuff from the past, obviously. Definitely.
Well, the past makes who you are.
It's true.
But you don't have to live it verbatim every day.
No.
Well, but also, okay, this is a boomer thing that drives me nuts.
I know.
Can I hear a news story? Please, can I hear a news story that I haven't heard 10 fucking times before?
I know exactly.
But
why he's saying
those are our memories. That's the only thing we got.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a lot of
Your
memories too.
Your memories.
Yeah, and okay, cool. But like 10 times in a year?
Oh, I agree.
Dude, come on. And also, maybe try checking out some new forms of media once in a while. Like maybe there's actually some cool stuff you gotta find.
Did you say meat?
Media.
Media.
This is what I'm talking about, is like forming new things.
Yes,
Stop holding
fresh.
on to what you know. And I know that's difficult to say because everyone has their hang-ups, but like you're so engrossed with what has been, what was, and you want to hold on to that instead of venturing out and doing something new for yourself. Like you need to make your own self. That's one thing I think millennials are really good at, is they try to self-discover because we do therapies. Yes, we do.
Oh yeah.
But I think you rely on that too much as far as being your own person. I think you rely on having somebody having somebody tell you something about yourself that you don't already know.
Okay, first of all, that is exactly why you don't understand therapy. That is not
do I need to?
Yes, if that's how you're describing it.
Well,
because that's
I don't
not
need
true.
somebody
That is
to
not
I go
what
to
it
therapy
is.
too.
I don't
That's
need
not what
somebody
it
to
is.
tell me that, hey, John, you're a great guy.
That's not what therapy is, though.
If
Well,
that's what therapy is to you, then you have wow.
That's not even close to what
No.
therapy
John
is.
does not understand shortcomings or disorders.
Because
Seriously.
I deal with my own
How's that
shortcomings.
working out for you?
It's pretty good.
But everybody's different, though.
Yeah, pretty good.
But boomers couldn't say like, I feel sad today.
Yes.
Right.
Whereas if
And if you did, you dealt with it because you know what? You had to. Back then in our day and age, we didn't have therapy. We had to either deal with it or not.
Exactly, but we have it now where you can deal
But
with
the-
it.
what
And
my
that's
point
why
is-
you
And get the
and
help.
that's why you developed tics back then.
But but do
true.
okay, but do millennials rely on somebody telling them something that they already know what they have or they how to deal
Obviously,
with
they
it?
don't if they're going to a
Right,
therapist.
and it's exactly, yeah. Instead, you deal with life as it comes, and that's it.
It's not that okay. Your whole entire thought process on therapy and mental health is a completely boomer reaction.
No, it's a John reaction.
No, it's a boomer. My
Because I
grandparents
don't
are the
believe that.
same.
I've experienced it with my son. I've taken him to
But
the
you have a
doctor.
different situation, though.
He has
you have a
Asperger's,
son.
and he has depression. He
Right.
has
But see,
anxiety,
like back
and he's
then-
gay.
But
I have a
back then,
lot of
they
things
would
going on.
consider that you need to be like in a home.
Yeah.
Like where
Yeah.
now it's like if you're sad or you are have you're just spitting things out, that could be cured or you have dealt with something in the past where you need to figure it out now.
How many times have you heard of stories of mothers who've had postpartum depression who just committed suicide because they didn't know where to go or how to get help or what was wrong with them?
Yeah.
And
Or the
so-
fact that they hid a disorder because it was an embarrassment to the family.
Exactly. Yes.
All right, well, let me ask you this. How many times did you hear of boomers or the silent generation have the problems that millennials and Gen Zs have today? Lots, none.
Exactly right. And
Exactly.
it's not that they didn't have the issue, it's that they weren't getting the assistance that they needed.
That's correct.
And they didn't talk about it.
They
No,
didn't talk about it.
it.
That is why they're called the silent generation, because they're burying it down. Burying it.
And that doesn't
Okay,
help
but
anything.
All the
but who are
And it burdened
No,
their
no, no, no.
kids to having those
okay,
same
but
issues.
who are
That's
who are
true.
the ones that are shooting up schools and the people that are killing themselves and all? It's not boomers or silence.
It is.
There
It
is
goes
Are
still
you
there-
fucking serious?
there is
Okay,
mass
I'm
shootings.
sorry, John Wayne Gacy.
There are
Was he a
serial
boomer?
killer.
Yes,
He was a Gen X.
No, he was a boomer. And,
he was a boomer.
and okay, there was serial killers. There were mass shootings, and there were
Yes.
plenty of suicides back
Yes.
But
then. And those
Not at
just
the degree that is today.
No,
No,
we
I-
know about it more today because of social media.
because it's more documented.
Well, and also
but
think
there is
about it,
still
like-
there is still plenty of grotesque shit back in the day.
Oh,
Marilyn
yeah.
Monroe
They-
committed suicide.
yeah,
Come
because
on.
they
Yes.
also
What?
didn't have
Marilyn Monroe committed suicide.
Well, no,
Judy
she was-
Garland
No,
basically
she was
overdosed.
she was offed. Come on, Marilyn Monroe.
Marilyn Monroe.
Well,
She
Okay,
didn't
those
commit
are
suicide.
celebrity examples.
Yeah, those are She
But
was
still,
offed by the
though,
mafia.
there was plenty of suicides. There's
JFK offed.
there,
How many of these celebrities, and the only reason I mentioned them is because they were in the forefront and people talked about
Yeah.
them and knew more details because of the gossip. Didn't Elvis get hooked on drugs and that? Why? Because he had issues that he didn't confront. Same thing with Marilyn Monroe. Same thing with
yeah.
Judy Garland. If you
Okay,
go
you're
down
talking-
the line,
yeah, but-
Robin
I feel
Williams committed suicide.
I feel like there was
too.
a lot more hospitals. You're into paranormal, so like a lot of those places that paranormal people go to are insane asylums.
Yep.
That used to just house people that like who had
And
postpartum
tortured 'em.
distress.
or
saying those
were
are ghosts?
epileptic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because
They were considered less than.
Yeah,
so they,
they
were
were
just sent to
considered-
a home because people didn't know how to deal with them
And
or didn't
also-
know.
the silent generation and the boomers, and this is why Joey has the problem with the staring with boomers, is that they didn't have like they had to be normal. They had to be like the perfect person.
that's true.
And that's what we saw in like Leave It to Beaver.
Be like everybody
the-
else.
Yeah, be like everybody. You have to stick with like the realm where now millennials are like teaching their children that, oh, you can be sensitive. You can have a rap. You can like talk to your teachers. You can talk about whatever you want with me because I'm going to be there for you. Gen Z is starting to realize that we can post anything we want. We might get reprimanded by society, but we're still going to have our thoughts and opinions. And then Alpha, they're only knowing social media. They're only going to know that I can only say, my mom gave me a timeout today. They're going to post that. Where silent generation and literally boomers could not do any of that.
Well, right, yeah.
Yeah.
I just gotta say that if I were in a different generation, I would have been put in a home for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, for real, I would have been put in a home with what I have.
hmm
Like no doubt about it. Like it's actually kind of scary to think about.
I wouldn't be around.
Yeah, me neither.
See, when I was going to school, they wanted to put me in a special program,
And they should have.
and they didn't because I don't. And
By punching a
I-
nun?
You know what? There's a T-shirt that I'm going to get next time we're all together. It's boomers. They dealt with all sorts of shit. They it's a really cool shirt, but it says on there that boomers dealt with all sorts of shit. That they put up with all sorts of shit, and they weren't lazy. They were go-getters and all that. In today's generation, I think things have fell off quite a bit. I mean, all you have to do is look at society today as far as like the music that's being put out, the movies that have no creativity. I mean, we had The Godfather, we had, Dog Day Afternoon.
Back in my day.
Yeah, I mean, we had really good movies that had creativity. Now they're basically rebooting every fucking movie that was done 20 years ago. Yeah. There's no creativity. And AI is going to help you masturbate, because they can.
Oh, God. Okay, here's my final comment. Just because you did deal with it doesn't mean you have to deal with it alone.
I deal with it, and I always will.
Shut your mouth hole. Doesn't mean that you needed to cope without having any type of... I'm not saying just you. I'm just saying... It doesn't mean that you have to deal with it alone or not know where to go. And I am very, very thankful that my kids have resources if they need it.
Yeah.
And that we have resources that we need it in case we need it, because I did need it. And I know Joey needed it. And I'm so thankful that my kids are able to dip into that if they need to. And I don't think there's anything wrong with saying, like, I need help.
Yeah.
And I can't deal with this alone. And there's nothing wrong with that. It doesn't mean you're less than or that you can't cope or deal with life. It just means that you need some help.
Yeah. Everybody needs help.
Yeah.
Right.
Amen.
Okay.
Any other final words?
It doesn't make you a man to say, I just dealt with it and I pushed it down. And one day I'm going to wake up
I had a
screaming
boner and I couldn't get it down.
Okay? All I'm saying is there's nothing wrong.
You know what?
With needing that.
And that's why there are different generations, because we all dealt with things differently.
And because you didn't deal with it, maybe that means because that's why I'm fucked up.
I'm saying in general, every generation dealt with their own problems in their own way. And it's always going to be like that. You know what I mean? Every generations past Gen Z are going to deal with life in their way. I dealt with life in my way and the boomers' way, and Gen X dealt with theirs and all that. So
because that's the resources that you had at the time,
and that's fine. I mean, and all I'm saying is that yes, they have the resources, and tomorrow there's going to be different resources, and they're going to be able to tap into that. We didn't have that. We dealt with life the way it came. We were able to go out, have a great time at the park without being you thinking that someone was going to fucking abduct you or rape you. Or
but that did happen.
But it did happen. That's the point.
But it happened like very few. You could go.
It happened more.
No, Dad. It happened
look
tons
at
in the 70s.
No, look at the stats. Today that could happen anytime. Back then, you could go out to the park. Look at all the stuff that came out in the 70s, 80s. You can go to the park, have a great time with your friends and all that, and not worry about it. Like, look around you.
Yeah, you wouldn't worry about it because you didn't know about it.
No.
They didn't have a name for everything back then.
No, all the kids back then had a great time. They played in the water.
It was a simpler time.
It was simpler because they didn't have it shoved down your throat like they have it now. But that doesn't mean that it didn't happen.
But society's shoving it down your throat. That's why.
But Dad, to say that you are having a
look
blind eye.
Look at social media.
That's what I'm saying.
Social media is shoving it down your throat.
But it's because we're aware of it more. It doesn't mean it didn't happen back then. It just means that we're aware of it more because of social media and the news and everything. You cannot tell me that shit didn't happen back then. It certainly did.
All right, get me the stats. It says there were 20,000 shootings back in the 70s.
I thought we were talking about
20,000 shootings
there
today.
Was riots in the 70s.
But those are riots.
In the 50s, think about the civil.
There
weren't mass shootings at schools.
There was Woodstocks. There was guys pimping girls out left and right. Come on.
Woodstock,
yeah, look at New York in the 70s. I mean, that place was a
concert.
Honey,
no.
You know what? You didn't hear about a lot of it. Your parents shielded you.
I was going to say because
I think that's the.
You didn't live in the city.
I went to college. I studied a lot of this stuff.
Our generation,
don't be telling me that I don't know what I'm talking about.
No, we're not saying it.
Like that's a perfect example. Like Woodstock. If I heard about it, it's the 70s. It's like that one was fine. Woodstock 90s.
It's different.
That was way worse.
Right.
The amount of children that went and got assaulted, like that's totally something
absolutely
that we all know now, where your generation just didn't know about that.
Okay, but let me ask you. You're telling me that rapes didn't happen back then?
It did happen.
Give me a fucking break.
But they weren't as, plentiful as they are today.
False.
No.
That's-
Completely
You
different.
didn't have that
that's happened since the
word.
dawn of man.
Completely.
That's happened since the beginning of mankind.
Yes.
On a frequent
absolutely.
basis.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
It just wasn't documented.
Yes. I mean, look at New York in the 70s. I mean, that place is a cesspool of all different kinds of filth.
Mm-hmm.
It was just more of a man's world, so they didn't talk about it
Right.
I mean, even,
and women
like-
didn't want to talk about it. Think about all the shit
They
that's going
hid
on now.
because it was an embarrassment.
Like, I don't mean to bring it up,
it wasn't
but
an
like the
embarrassment, but that what was
Bible has a lot of it too.
Right.
Where
well, the Bible is a story that were put together by humans, but okay.
no,
was.
but what I mean is that like if the Bible
The Bible
has it,
boomers.
we just didn't have a word for it back then, where now we do. And like people are like, oh my god, I'm getting into a little too much, but like it, like people got married younger.
Right.
That should not
12,
happen now.
12. Yeah.
They were married
So-
off.
Yeah, they were married off. They were arranged marriage, or like 12-year-olds should not be getting married. 22-year-olds maybe get married. If you're between 20 and 30, like that's
Well, that only
crazy.
happens if you're a Republican
Or Mormon.
or a Mormon.
or Mormon, I guess. Yeah.
No, someone just let their 16-year-old marry some guy.
Well, didn't that happen to Elvis? I'm sorry.
To who?
Elvis.
No, just as recently
Priscilla
somebody.
was 15.
No, that was Priscilla, and that was they weren't. He hadn't met her. He hadn't married her till she was in her 20s, right?
No.
No.
Nope.
Her parents. She.
No, he didn't marry. He was like 32 when he got married, and she was like 21.
He had to wait until she was legal.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
No, I thought.
No.
But they didn't get married.
Off.
As long as her parents signed for it.
Oh,
Hold on.
you're making this shit up.
Yeah, okay.
Don't be desecrating Graceland. Real baby.
Priscilla, yep. Elvis was 32. Priscilla was 21.
Yeah, see, I know my shit. Yeah, thank you very
But
much.
they were together.
They were.
a hug, a
She
burn.
went
Hang
to
on, let's put on some
community
Elvis.
college.
Let's put on some Elvis.
No, time to wrap it up.
A hug, a burn, and love. Well, thank you very much for listening. We'll see you next week. Actually, we'll probably be coming back with a 4th of July episode after this one. So we'll be in costume. And
She was 14
yeah, I think that's when they met.
when they met.
Yeah,
And
they're
started
14 when they
dating.
met. But they didn't have any fornication till after.
Yeah, right.
Bullshit.
Yeah, right.
I honestly, I don't know.
Bullshit.
On that note,
Well, you know, when we do the paranormal stuff, then we'll ask Elvis from beyond.
Oh, God.
He was 25.
We'll see. If they got married, he was 32 and she was 21.
Right.
That's an 11-year difference.
Right. So think about it. When she was 14,
He was 25.
right.
Insane.
Good for him.
Insanity.
That's sick.
Yeah.
That's actually kind of sick.
All right. Thank you for listening, and we love ya. Go get help if you need it.
Thank you for listening to the Jen Is Us podcast. Make sure to subscribe everywhere podcasts are available and follow us on our Instagram and YouTube at Jen Is Us podcast. We want to hear from you, the listeners. Send us any feedback or questions that you would like 3 generations to answer at contact@jenisus.com. Thank you.
Life is full